monetization, YouTube monetization challenges for the Nigerian YouTube content creator. I'm going to share from my own little experience to help you in your own journey. Now, creating content on YouTube is deep. It's a journey on its own, and if you don't know the right thing to do, you might keep on making mistakes. And at the end of the day, you might be creating good content, but you may not be monetized. Yeah, and even if you're monetized, you might end up becoming demonetized if you also do not know what to do. So in my own case, I was monetized and my channel was demonetized at some point before it was re-monetized again. So I can say for sure I've experienced the both sides. And I must tell you that when I was demonetized, it was not a pleasant experience. And I had to do all that was within my power to rectify the problem. Now, before you can be monetized on YouTube, there are certain thresholds you must attain. You must meet up this threshold. One, your content must have receive 1,000 watch hours. No, 4,000 watch hours. 4,000 watch hours, and you must have got up to 1,000 subscribers. Yes, people should have viewed your content to total 4,000 hours. Then you should have 1,000 subscribers to be able to attain the threshold for monetization. When you now attain the threshold for monetization, then you can now apply to join the YouTube partners program or the partner program, wherein you can now start your videos will start showing ads and you can then be paid. A lot of people are earning so much on YouTube. They're great content creators in Nigeria. So, but I'm going to majorly talk about the challenges I faced that caused my channel to be demonetized. There are lots of videos on YouTube to tell you the process of monetization now, but once you get to that threshold of 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, then YouTube will notify you via your mail that you have reached that threshold. So at that time, if you don't get that mail, you enter your YouTube studio and under the monetization icon, you check your watch hours. If it's over 4,000 and your subscribers is over 1,000, you should be able to see the apply icon or the button where you now click for you to join the YouTube Partners Program. So when you click, you need to have an AdSense account. Many people have AdSense account even before joining the YouTube or creating content on YouTube. Many people do other things that involve having an AdSense account. But eventually you have an AdSense account, you can connect it to the YouTube platform, to your existing AdSense account. But if you do not have an AdSense account, in going through the monetization process, you have to create an AdSense account. In your AdSense account, you have to put in your address, put in your account details, wherein your money will be paid. When you get to the threshold for payment, yes. Now, this address you put in your AdSense account is the address through by which YouTube will send your personal identification number to you. The personal identification number known as the PIN, is that unique number that YouTube will send to you that you will now put in under your verified PIN so that you can start earning. In my own case, after reaching the threshold, I had my AdSense account. I was able to verify my address. They will ask you to put in your address, put in your valid ID card. Note that your valid ID card could be your international passport, driver's license, but they also accept voters card. You scan it into the box. You just follow the instructions, scan it, and they'll verify your address. Now, it is that address they will not send your PIN to. And you know that in putting in your address, you must be careful, especially if you live in Nigeria. You must put in the right address in terms of the zip code. Yes, you must know the code of the area where you live in because there's no provision for you to put in your phone number. So when they send this PIN to the night post or the post office, it is through your zip code that you put in your AdSense that they'll be able to locate you in terms of, though, in Nigeria, the post office won't bring it to you, rather you go to them to look for it. And when you go to them to look for it, the office you're going to go determines the area or the code you put in. Yeah, so these are the challenges I faced because of the well, I will not say the post office is not organized. It's organized, but many at times people don't get their mails. This was the problem I had that caused my channel to be demonetized because as at the time YouTube said they have sent my PIN, I went to the post office. There was nothing like that. I waited for many months. And once you have been accepted into, even before your PIN is sent to you, once you reach the threshold, you verify your address. Ads can be placed on your videos, on your content. Now, before you can now apply for the PIN, you should have at least 10, you should have earned at least $10 before you can see the place you apply, for the PIN to be sent to you. Now, ads can be played on your videos and you'll be making money, but you can't be able to withdraw it without that your personal identification number. So it's that personal identification number they will send to the post office of the area you put in your address. Now, if after 3 months you're not able to receive your PIN and put it in the section where you need to put it in for verification of your personal identification number, your channel will be demonetized. So because of the Nigerian factor, I had gone to the post office where I was supposed to receive the PIN. It wasn't there. I went to the head office. I went to the airport. There was no post office I did not go to because I was thinking, okay, if it doesn't come to where I put it in, they might take it to the a neighboring or the other post office. So I was just going from one post office to the other, yet, and it was not like it was only me. People were coming for their PIN. People were coming for their PIN. So that was the problem. That was the problem. So yeah, okay. So that was the problem. I had to I had to wait and wait and wait, and the time YouTube gave me elapsed. So when it elapsed, my channel was demonetized. I felt so bad. And when your channel is demonetized, what you can do as a Nigerian, you can, even though you're not a Nigerian YouTuber, what you can do is that you will now request where you make your request. There's an icon where you make your request. You request 3 times. Normally, you're supposed to request 3 times. Then when you've exceeded that 3 times, and you keep telling YouTube that I've not been able to receive my PIN, then there is a form where you can now fill in, you know, where you fill that form that you have not received your PIN despite you have requested 3 times. And for you to request 3 times, it takes 3 weeks interval. It takes 3 weeks interval. No other PIN. Yeah. Okay. So it takes 3 weeks interval between each request. So when you make a request for your PIN, you can only make another request after 3 weeks. So if you make 3 requests, that is three weeks in between each from the last request. So if you make requests today, for example, takes you another 3 weeks before you can make a second request. And it's after 3 weeks again you can make a third request. And sometimes too, people have told me that you can even make the fourth request. So this is when YouTube will now know there's a problem. You've not been able to receive your PIN because they will tell you the date they have sent your PIN. And when you go, sometimes many people receive theirs in the post of it, but in my own case, I was not able to receive it. And it caused my channel to be demonetized for some months. I wasn't able to earn anything. So when after the third, even it was after the fourth request, and YouTube now gave me a link to a form, I filled the form stating that I have requested more than 3 times and nothing was done. Yeah, and nothing was done. So in that regard, after I filled the form, after the next day, I got an email. I got an email from YouTube that my channel has been put back on the program, the partner program. I was so happy, you know. Nobody, I know I was searching for information, but when you do not know the right thing to do, you tend to make mistakes. So if you're in my you are in my if you find the same challenge I go through, or you experience the same thing of not being able to get your PIN through the post office, what you do is you keep requesting. So when you exceed the threshold, then YouTube will now do what they call the manual, like they will do it manually, they reset it manually in the sense that when you apply, put in they will ask for your ID card, they will ask, yes, you put in your ID card, and you tell them the fact that you have requested, you have exceeded the request. They will now, by themselves manually set up your YouTube account for it to start to be remonetized again. So that was what happened in my own case. My channel was remonetized, and ads started showing again. Many people have had theirs so easy. You apply for your PIN, it gets to you, you put in the unique number, and you're up. You know. So in creating content on YouTube, I must also note that YouTube believes in original content. Make your content yourself. You know, once it's not your content and there is someone, you know, puts up a complaint on you that maybe you're using their content, a strike will be issued. And once you get 3 strikes, your channel can be demonetized or even taken down. You see, some people have lost their channels. Some people's channel have been demonetized over issues of strike. So be careful in your creating of content. Be original in your content. Create nice content. Be original. Do what you can. You may not have all the equipment, the good camera. You can use your phone. I believe in growth. You can grow from one level to the other. So the challenges Nigerian content creators go through, and even African, is the issue of this receiving of their PIN because of the way our post system, or the yes, the post office is arranged, because the way it is arranged. So that has been the challenge, that has been the problem. And I must say that if it can be resolved, and sometimes you wonder why can't they send it in your mail? Because of the sensitivity, or the sensitive number. They might feel if they send it to me, someone might hack your mail and all that. So that is why it has to be by post. So maybe subsequently in the future, they might have a way again to make it easier for people in jurisdictions where this post office system is not well arranged. So this has been my journey. This has been my story. So I just hope you will learn something. So once you start having issues of not being able to locate your PIN, then make your request. Keep requesting. So that once you exceed it, they will do the manual remonetization for you. So after you have been monetized the first time, you have a period of 90 days. Ads will be showing you any money. But if you're not able to put in your PIN, they will demonetize your YouTube channel. So that was what happened to me. And I hope you've been able to learn something. It's been a journey for me. It's been a journey for me. I've learned so much. Yes, I've learned so much in this YouTube journey. It's been wonderful creating content. I love to create content. I want to help people. I want people to learn from my story. I want people to learn from my experience. It's been an exciting journey for me. And I know that if you want to join the group, you want to join the train, you're much welcome. The sky is can be your starting point. A lot of people started their YouTube channel in 3 weeks, in 1 month, in 2 days, they were monetized, depending on your capacity. But you know what? Don't be in a hurry, or don't let other people's success, try to push you. Run at your own pace. Do what you can do. Don't kill yourself. Don't work up yourself because someone was monetized in 12 hours. You too can be monetized. Create your content, be original, be proud of your work, and slow and steady, you will win the race. Do take care of yourself. Yeah. Bye.